Good morning students. In this video, I am going to talk about the single best quality of an English literature student that if you can develop this habit, you too will soon reach the heights in your career. There were times when I had an opportunity to work with the best marketers of India. In fact, I have closely looked upon the complete process how these professionals go throughout their day-to-day life. And in this video, I am going to share with you the single most best quality that you can develop in order to bring satisfaction in your personal and professional career. So before beginning this video, if you personally want me to guide you for UGC-NET examination, and if you are someone who does not believe in hard work but smart work, then you can simply place your order of our study material on English Literature UGC-NET. You can simply check the link in the description below. And now without any further delay, let's begin this video. So the single most ability that will help you to go far in your life is the ability to think clearly. More the clarity of your thoughts, more opportunities you will have in order to figure out what's best for your life. Within a few months of defining your goals, you will see how the quality and standard of your living increases. I see many English literature students try to do everything. Today, they are preparing for UGC-NET examination. But after that, when JNU or DU or any other central university release their forms, they get distracted from their real goal of preparing UGC-NET examination. The whole crowd of English literature students get distracted by these notifications. Now they leave their preparation of UGC-NET altogether and start preparing for GATE or JNU or any other entrance examinations. And after a few days, another notification appears, which is of TGT exam or PGT or DSSB exams. Now the students who are preparing for UGC-NET exam leave their preparation and start focusing on TGT, PGT and other examinations. All through their 6 months or 1 year, they are unable to define what they really want. Yesterday, I was talking to a UGC-NET aspirant. He was already preparing for banking exam, SSC exam, UGC-NET exam, and recently he has taken admission in a B.Ed program. To his disappointment, I clearly said him that he will never be able to achieve anything in his career. I encouraged him to define what he really wants. First, you have to decide whether you want to qualify your UGC-NET examination or you are preparing for TGT examination or GATE examination, or which exam do you really want to qualify. Every exam has different subjects, has different pattern and demands full attention of a candidate. Without clearly defining what you really want, it will be very difficult for you to grow in your career. If you try to accomplish everything, you will end up accomplishing nothing. If you try to prepare tens and hundreds of topics every day, you will soon get discouraged. One day you are doing British literature and the next day you are picking up literary theory and the other day you are picking up literary criticism. This is not how you should study. There must be some planning and you should follow this planning for days, weeks, months and years. For instance, when I was preparing for UGC-NET examination in English literature, I had a clarity that I had to study English literature in so much depth that in whatever exam I will sit, I must be able to qualify every exam. For 1 year, I was not thinking about application forms, jobs, and financial conditions. For 1 year, I was remained fully focused on English literature. For 1 year, I read books, I remained focused on my goals. I attended lectures, I watched documentaries and movies. I remained focused on what I really want. After a year, I didn't only crack the examination, but also helped dozens of students. One of the causes why so many students are frustrated and angry is because they do not know what they really want. One day you will find all these students studying paper 1 and other day you will find them studying paper 2. They lack the clarity of their goals. So in order to qualify the examination, here is one simple rule to follow, which is to remain focused on one activity throughout the day. For instance, after waking up in the morning, I read a book or I do meditation for a few minutes. After these two rituals, I directly go into my study and try to write 500 to 1000 words every single day. It's been 6 months that I have been following this routine quite regularly. Now when I was preparing for UGC-NET English Literature exam, I remember I used to spend all my time on British literature. Continuously for 2 months I remained focused on British literature, and for the next 2 months I remained focused on literary theory. So in these 4 months I clearly defined my priorities. I defined that I am not going to stop until I complete British literature and literary theory. It took me 4 months and results were amazing. After that, I could answer most of the questions asked from these two subjects. I always had an advantage over other students because over the years I have read hundreds of books and I knew how to remain disciplined and how to avoid distraction. If you really want to stay focused on your goals, you really need to understand how not to use the mobile phones until 10 a.m. in the morning. You need to understand the power of accomplishing the tasks. You need to learn how to avoid these social media platforms if you really want what you want. At last, it is important to understand that qualifying for these exams is much more about dealing with your own frustrations and distractions. Once you understand how to remain focused on one activity for days, weeks, and months, you will be able to figure out how to prepare for any examination. So I hope you found the video worth your time. If you are new to this channel, then don't forget to subscribe the channel for more updates. So that's it for this video. Thank you.